Oh, we're starting, huh? What up, everyone? It's us again.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, 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 hey.
Fuck. I guess we can go over recap, as per the usual.
Yeah, Parrot had a good week, blah, blah, blah. He missed the one game, meh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a good week as well.
I was rooting for him to go undefeated, but goddamn football team had to run all of our hopes and dreams.
It ruined my hopes and dreams. Fantasy playoffs have officially started for our league,
Yeah.
and all of us made it.
I know. I gotta play Asian in a game that's gonna. It's funny because now he's not in the health hole and I'm in the health hole.
I've been in the health hole. I
Asian.
just built a home in this health hole.
Asians like Bill Belichick's his goddamn team.
I just built a really comfy hole in this health hole. Welcome to my hole.
I feel like me and Asian's gonna be a close game. The other I don't know about. I feel like Ref's gonna stomp a mud hole in Wampa.
Moose got Para, I got Dingo.
Para's projected to win, but I like Mook's team better. And I feel like you're gonna beat Dingo. I feel like
Dingo's a little beat up too.
Yeah.
No, but Dingo does have Jonathan Taylor.
Well, he has Chubb and Taylor. Like, this is going to be a close one for us.
He has Jonathan Taylor, but Jonathan Taylor's also going up against Bill Belichick this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So you might have got locked out and playing Jonathan Taylor,
Yeah, I do got matchup favors this week. Yeah. I got Herbert and Williams against KC, Jefferson against Chicago, Robinson against Houston, but fuck the Jaguars.
This sucks.
And
fucking COVID news, I gotta switch all my fucking confidence points around. So embarrassing.
But yeah, I haven't even looked. I can look at what last week's fantasy looked like, but I haven't even looked at the points. I don't even know where I go.
It didn't save my confidence. What the fuck?
Oh, nice.
I'm sad.
Where do I even go to see?
But yeah, last week Pear had his rare good week of pick'ems, so good for him.
It was a very, very good week, but where the fuck do I?
He's still basically last.
He might even be last if Diablo was picking week to week.
Diablo, because Diablo stopped playing at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he would be in contention for last even if Diablo was picking.
Mook took first place overall, but he's still 3 games behind Asian in record.
Yeah, it's gonna come down pretty close. We're all gonna come down pretty close, but
yeah.
Me and Kuhn were owning points at the beginning of the year, and now you and Mook have toppled. Well,
me and Asian are tied. I was gonna say.
I've my hot takes are not paying off. I went from first to fourth.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go with the group to not lose out on points. That's what I learned.
I don't play that way, so it's okay. I'll gladly take the downfall if that's what it comes to.
Yeah.
But we're all still within 20 points of each other. Still, I feel like this week's a good week to say it's anyone's game. So, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I don't really have much to recap last week myself.
Yeah,
I have some.
If you're gonna say the Cowboys won last week, that's not a recap. Fuck off.
I know you're gonna tell me but Rams had an impressive win Monday night.
Yeah. It was a win. I agree.
That was the most impressed I've been with the Rams since week 4, because you know how I feel about Arizona and Green Bay overall.
Oh, how about Atlanta? Atlanta getting a huge win over
You mean Cordell Patterson?
I'm not talking about teams that just
Hey, doesn't matter. I got that point right and y'all didn't.
Okay.
Well, good
no,
job.
Washington. I got that one.
Let's flash back to the weeks where Booth was like, "Let's go with the Jets, baby."
Yeah, good job picking like the team that's slightly less trash out of two trash teams.
Hey, you know what? And when that team wins more
Oh,
games,
hey Mook. What about your boy Joe Burrow? What happened? What happened there? If you want to talk about it.
in Burrow we trust. He got
But
fucked
who
in
got
overtime. That's what
who got
happened.
those points? Oh yeah, the guy that picked Jimmy Garoppolo got those points.
I mean, who got the points on the Rams? I gained over you this week, buddy.
I mean, I'm just saying, Mook. If you want to talk about picks, we can talk about picks.
I'm sorry, 81. I can't hear you from my 92.
Oh my god. I can't with this. They're all so close that shit talking is just embarrassing.
Oh, no. Fucking Mook, dude.
I'm sorry.
He goes.
I'm sorry, fourth place. I can't hear you from all the way up in
I'm
first.
actually second, dumbass. Or tied for second.
He goes.
I didn't say you, idiot. I said.
About me. But
yeah, third place.
He goes and
I can't hear you from down there.
He goes off and picks a game that none of us put that much confidence in, and is like, "Oh, I called it right for those 2 points, bitch."
I see a 6, I see an 8, and I see a 7.
Yeah, it's not a lot, to be fair. That's
Out of 14?
yeah, 6, 7? That's like middle of the road.
I mean, dude, if anything, you should have bragged on your fucking Cowboys. I mean, we all wanted to see them lose, so we all went with the football team.
Oh, I did. Well, with that being said, I'm ready for podcast. I'm ready to bring out the Cowboys news. If the Dallas Cowboys win and the Washington football team loses this week, Dallas clinches the division.
I hate it here.
Oh man, Mook. Well, we can get there when we get there. Do you want to just start from the top?
What are you doing?
Oh no, that's like news. I thought we were covering news.
Well, anyway, we can start, I guess, with their games.
Yes, the Thursday nighter. Actually, an interesting one. KC's going to the Los Angeles Chargers, and I actually took Los Angeles. I took the Chargers. I like what Herbert and company's doing. They feel like they're getting hot. KC's been hot as well, but I mean, the Chargers beat them once. I don't know this. I put 4 on this game. This game could go either way, but I like what the Chargers are doing, and I'm still not completely sold on KC's offense. Yeah, they put up 49 last week, but they stomped Vegas last time they played them as well. Against everyone else in the league, they have not nearly looked as dominant. So I got 4 on the Chargers, and I'm just gonna go with it.
You know what? I'd like to put a throwback to last week when I said the Raiders normally played the Chiefs hard. I was wrong. With that being said, this is my game of the week, and I went with the Chargers with 1 confidence points. I mean, KC's looking hot, Chargers looking hot. I think Chargers will sweep them this year.
Asian. You're muted, bub.
Yes. I took the Chiefs with 6 points. The Chargers beat them the first time. I think they'll split the series. And the Chargers are going to be without their standout rookie left tackle. So I just like the Chargers a little bit more. I put 6 on the Chiefs a little bit more in this game. I put 6 on the Chiefs.
And I will say this: if the Chargers don't play Austin Eckler, I will be switching to the Chiefs.
He's a go to play. He's practiced both Tuesday and Wednesday, so
I put 5 on my boy Herbert the Pervert and his Chargers. I don't know. I could see it go either way. I like the Chargers more personally. I think the Chiefs could easily win this though.
You see Asian give that fist pump like, yes, if the Chiefs win, I get a game up on everyone to start the week.
Mm-hmm. As he phased out of existence.
But yeah, as I say, he does keep phasing into the fireplace.
Just call all your picks like that. Alright, true.
Yeah, like I said, I think this game's gonna be a high scoring affair. I could see it going either way, hence there being four.
I might try to lower my confidence in this. Like 6 still feels a little too high for me, but it's just the other 5 games below this. It's a 50-50 call too. Plus one upset for me.
I'm the same way as you are on that. All right, the next game is a Saturday afternoon game as the Las Vegas Raiders go to the Cleveland, not the Cleveland Bakers, but the Cleveland Keenums.
Oh, that's such a better ring to it.
I know. I put 1 point on Cleveland. I think Las Vegas feels like they're falling apart. They seem to do this every year where they start off good and everything just goes to shit. And the same team we seen get blown out by the Chiefs just beat the Cowboys 2 weeks ago. But I put 1 point on Cleveland. I think Case Keenum will lead them to a win, keep them firmly in that playoff race. It just feels like if they don't make the playoffs, they're just Brownsing it up. But it feels like there's too much talent on that Browns roster to not do something. So I got 1 point on Cleveland because, I mean, this game feels like it could be a dumpster fire along the stretch, and I don't know which way to honestly call it. So I just went with the home team and quarterback I feel I can trust behind Nick Chubb.
I put 4 on the Browns. I don't know. Raiders doing what they always do and falling apart, and I think the Browns win this via running the football and throwing short passes. So.
And Case Keenum can do that pretty well.
Yeah, but Nick Chubb can run pretty well.
Asian, would you like to go next?
I put 2 on the Raiders just because I'm not going to pick the Browns. The Browns should win this, but the Raiders, I do see a world where the Raiders just stack the box. The Browns really have no one to throw to, no Jarvis Landry, no tight ends, no Odell, so they're going to have to rely on the deep Donovan People. And Nick Chubb, I think the Raiders can try to stack the box and make Casey Keenum throw the ball. I don't think Darren Waller is going to be back, but he might be back. But Hunter Renfro's look really good for them. Deshaun Jackson could get over the top for a big play or two. Raiders could win this, and I'm not picking the Browns. So 2 points on the Raiders.
With that being said, originally this was my 2-pointer on the Browns, and then I heard the entire offense was out, basically. So I went with 6 on the Raiders.
So wait. Baker and Jarvis is the whole offense? And I guess
Baker, Jarvis,
and
Hooper, and Njoku.
I'm still not too worried about it.
Maybe they'll bring Freddie Kitchens back, put him on the sidelines for the game.
I may be switching over to the Chargers, though, knowing that a lot of y'all took the Browns.
Yeah, not me. I picked the Raiders.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping you'd stick with the Browns.
Well, when you said fucking 7 people were out with COVID, I was like, well, gotta change that fucking answer.
Yeah, the next game is a Saturday evening game, too. It's New England going to Indianapolis. Y'all know I love the Colts, and I wanted to take them, but I just can't bring myself to take the Colts. New England's too hot. They're too hot, and they've looked too good. It's winter football. It's outdoor football. It's Bill Belichick football. That being said, I put 6 on New England.
They're playing at Indy, isn't it indoor?
Indy's outdoor, I believe. Lucas Oil? Or is it retractable?
I thought it was retractable. I don't know.
It might be. Either way, I'm taking New England. They're just too hot to bet against right now. But the Colts are one of those teams. I'm like, if they can get into the playoffs, they could be dangerous. I do like the Colts quite a lot. I just can't pick them to beat what may be the hottest team in the NFL right now.
I put 7 on the Patriots. I'm just done betting against Bill Belichick. I did it 2 weeks in a row, and he made me eat shit for it, so I'm done.
Go ahead, Mook.
With that being said, I put 3 on the Patriots. I really like the Colts, but the Patriots are just pretty hot right now. I mean, I can see it going either way, but I would rather stick with the Patriots and Bill Belichick, especially when they're on a hot streak. Like a very hot.
Yeah, I put 4 on the Colts for those, or not on the Colts, 4 on the Patriots for those reasons.
I will say, if I feel like I need to catch up, this would maybe be the game that I would switch over.
I mean, you could always switch to the Raiders.
No, I don't trust the Raiders or the Browns. Same as I don't know how to call that Charger-Chiefs game. But, yeah, then starting the Sunday slate, you got Carolina going to the Buffalo Bills. I put 11 on Buffalo. Buffalo's way too talented, and I mean, this has to be a wake-up game for them. They somehow lose to the Panthers. They somehow lose to big booty scooting Cam Newton. They're going to be in danger of not making the playoffs. And for a team that we've all said, oh, they're the new big dogs in the AFC. They're the big dogs in the East, and now Bill Belichick's kind of smacking them back into reality, being like, I'm still your daddy. You got to remember that. But I just think this is going to be a big old bounce back game for Buffalo. Now, I do know Buffalo's outdoors. Outdoors, buried underground. I mean, Carolina, no C-Mac. It kind of feels like everything's falling apart in Carolina. And I still think Buffalo has playoff intention, so I'm just going with what's obvious. What's obviously, at least on the outside, the better team, so.
I put 8 on Buffalo. I mean, come on.
With that being said, I put 14 on Buffalo. Honestly, I don't know if Cam Newton's even gonna start anymore. He's been benched
they said he was
almost every game.
They said he was starting.
Just so he can get benched again? Oh my goodness. He's gonna get benched for a 3rd week in a row, and then PJ is gonna make it.
They come out and said that the reason that they did that was because PJ knew the 2-minute offense better than Cam.
It looked like he played better than Cam the whole game.
I'm just telling you what Carolina said.
Anyways, I got 14 on the Bills.
I put 15 on the Bills. I don't see a world where the Panthers win this. Big boom scooting Cam Newton's about to scoot his way back into some street clothes after the season and never get picked up again. Yeah, and the Bills, like Kai said, this is probably a must-win for them, just so they can keep pace and keep the playoff no panic set in.
Especially after the heartbreaker against Brady last week.
I mean, that was just. Not the Brady game, but the Patriots game a couple weeks ago with the win too. That was such a shitty game for them too.
Oh yeah, no. I don't really hold anything against them against that game. The Brady game last week though, that was a heartbreaker.
Yeah. So
it seemed like they had that one and they let Tampa come back, and Tampa did what the champs do. Oh, Coon. I feel like this is going to be great minds think alike, but go ahead, buddy. Yeah, I know you want to talk about this one. Arizona's going to Detroit.
I'm just stretching real quick. Arizona, going to Detroit. Might as well be going back home because we whoop people's asses like we play at home when we're away.
Winning by double digits on the road this year.
I put 16 on Arizona. Detroit is about to die. All their players are going to retire on the spot and leave. And they're going to have to hire people from the crowd to fill in the roster spots. This is about to be beautiful for Arizona.
Yeah, I went all in on Arizona as well. I figured we both did.
Even though we like to play shitty against Detroit, but that doesn't apply this year, damn it.
I really hope Detroit wins.
I'm with you. 16 on Arizona.
Did you not put 16 on Arizona?
He didn't. I know where he put his 16.
I mean, I really hope Detroit wins, but with that being said, I put 15 on Arizona.
I put 16 on Arizona. I don't. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know how Detroit has a 1% chance of winning, and Carolina does not have a 1% chance of winning.
Yeah.
Mook said he there was one game he felt more confident in, and we'll talk about that one very
It's the
soon.
fucking Cowboys.
If it's this fucking Cowboys, that's stupid.
Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't even put double digits on that.
Ah.
Anyway, next game.
Yeah, next game on the docket. The Jets go into Miami. I put 9 on Miami. Miami's won like what 6, 7 straight. They're trending up. The Jets are the Jets. They're trending down. That's all I really have to say about this game. I hope Waddle gives me a 30 burger this week.
I put 15 on Miami. I don't give a fuck. Jets are awful. Like.
Yeah, but the Jets give that surprise once in a while. The games
Oh,
I put
yeah,
more
let me
on,
tell you.
I'll say this: the games I put more on, I feel pretty good about. There's one game I could switch this out with on the ones I put above this that I would feel okay
But
about.
yeah, I put 15 on the Dolphins. I'm not worried about this game at all.
They're still in my upper echelon though.
12 on the Dolphins. I just don't like the Jets, so.
Yeah.
I put 10 on the Dolphins.
She'll make me feel bad. I'm the only one that didn't go double digits with 9. I could go 10 on it though. The game I have above this, I might switch out.
I mean, here's the problem with the Jets. They don't really have a quarterback that can throw the ball at this point, and they don't have any running backs anymore. So.
Hey, man.
No, they have 4 running backs that they can't decide between.
Look.
They're so good.
Yeah.
All I know is, maybe their quarterback, gets the flu, has to miss the game, and Magic Mike comes back and throws for 550 again. The Fitzmagic effect. Anyways, Mook, take us away.
Oh,
The Cowboys
Jesus.
are going to the Giants.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute this trash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sick if I listen to this.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So with that being said, I put 16. I put all my confidence on the Cowboys. I think it's gonna be a blowout. Cowboys up by 28 at least. God, we don't even know who the fucking Giants QB is. Micah Parsons about to get like 18 sacks, fucking take the record away. And Dallas is gonna fucking go in there and be like, our house now. Fucking destroying house. Fucking, I don't even know if we're gonna have. I don't even know who the quarterback is. He's not gonna have a good time. He's gonna throw like 7 interceptions to Trevon Diggs. He's gonna get fucking like 16 sacked 16 times by fucking Micah Parsons. And like, fuck. I haven't even talked about defensive touchdowns. Like 2 or 3 of those might be a fucking return. Micah Parsons is gonna cause like 8 fucking strip sacks for TDs.
Watch this be like a 14-7 game.
Can we just start calling him Mook Bayless?
That'd be.
It's not me. That in a world, the Giants are gonna fucking like destroy us.
I mean, for one, this is a division game.
That's not what you said about the Dolphins and the Jets. And I think the Jets are better than the Giants.
I don't.
Well, here's the thing, Mook. You
And I
haven't
think
even.
the fucking Cowboys are
You
better
don't
than
even
the
know-
Miami.
You don't even know what I've put on this game yet, and you're sitting there pointing fingers at me.
Hey, I'm just saying, you're like, well, can we just call him Skip Mookless?
I didn't say that, but that's good as well. Are you done, Mook?
I am done.
I put 13 on the Cowboys. I mean, I just don't think the Giants are very good. Their defense is all right, but Dallas is putting up like 30 a game, and I don't think the Giants are reaching 30. That's just kind
I don't know.
of the way
Offense
it
is
goes.
struggling.
I put 7 on the Cowboys. I'm just low on them because I feel like the Cowboys haven't had a bad loss in a while, and kind of just like there's a little bit of Cleveland Brownness in them where it's like, oh man, they just tend to fuck up games. And
Wouldn't it be right on schedule if we got another Denver experience with the Giants?
I don't see them losing this game, but
I don't either, but wouldn't it be right on schedule if they did?
But my gut feeling was telling me I couldn't put double digits on this game, so I landed on 7.
I put double digits. Like I said, it would be right on cue if Dallas somehow fucked this up this week.
I might switch the confidence around with this next game because I did put double digits on this next game and I don't feel as good about it.
Ooh, I'm excited to hear that. I did not put double digits on that next game.
I put 14 on Dallas, by the way.
You want to say anything?
What's
in the
up?
same boat.
So you don't want to say anything on it?
Not really. The Giants aren't that good. Cowboys should win. It is a division game, so there's always potential for a loss, but...
Mook, I'll say this. We've known for
No
like
shot.
a month.
Cowboys by 28.
I don't think they win by 28.
We've known for like a month now that Dallas is going to win the NFC least.
No.
Hey,
Washington football team's coming in.
Bro, the worst division right now is the fucking Packers division. Oh my god.
Yes.
Where are we getting the pie bet?
It'll happen. It'll happen. It hadn't been forgotten. But anyways, Coon, Mook, whichever one of y'all two want to start.
Sorry. Stop this.
Play the game first.
I put 3 on the Washington football team, claiming a W and claiming a path to playoff hope.
You're really gonna take my division game
the
like
football
that?
team at Philadelphia. But yeah, Coon already jumped ahead. He gave no fucks. He was a Chad.
Alright. With that being said, I think Washington's momentum is dead. They're fucking so beat up. They're going to Philly. I think Philly's gonna knock their dick in the dirt. I've got 8 on the Eagles. And with that being said, the Cowboys will clinch the division. But boom, let's go. Next.
See, you're picking up what you hope happens.
Yeah. I think Mook's vision.
What do you mean with
a little
hopes?
bit. I mean, you know, I put 5 on the football team. I don't know how Mook can say that they're dead when they almost came back on his boys last week.
Oh
They're not any more beat up than they've been this year.
That was us choking. That wasn't them being fucking good. We blew them out in the fucking... They didn't have life to the third quarter. And then we fucked up. They are fucking dead in the water. They're so goddamn hurt.
They're
I
not...
got 5 on Washington. They've won 5 of their last 6, including a win over the team that Mook's Cowboys couldn't beat. The Tom Brady, the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers. I like Washington here. I feel like Philly's a very hot and cold team. If Philly gets hot, they can definitely win this game, but I think Washington's overall the better team, and Heineke's got a little gunslinger in him, so I got 5 on the football team.
I do like Hurts more than Heineke, but I like the football team better overall.
See, that's funny that you say that because I put 11 points on the Eagles, and that's in my mind that they're playing with Gardner Minshew. I like Minshew better than Jalen Hurts.
I like
My
Minshew
boy,
better than Hurts as well.
Nah, Hurts is a god.
I'll say this: you think after last week, if he comes out there and goes like 18 for 20, 250 and 2 TDs, they stick with him?
I don't know, but Hurts is not a god.
Hurts is a god. Hurts is a god. He is a god.
He's a step above Taysom Hill. He's a better thrower, Taysom Hill.
Nah, he's a god. Hurts is my boy. There's no changing my mind.
You are, but Kuhn has told me that he's the top fantasy QB this year, and
There's a difference between being a good fantasy QB and a good
agree.
QB.
I like him for both overall, personally.
I'm just as shaky on Hurts as you are, though. I'm not a big fan.
That's my boy.
I might switch this with the Cowboys game. I might put 7 on this game and 11. But if the Eagles are playing with Jalen Hurts and semi banged up Jalen Hurts, I might be switching to the Washington football team. That's all I'm going to say. But as of right now, it's 11 on the Eagles with, in my mind, Minshew starting.
Say whatever team wins this game might take that last playoff spot in the East, just because or the NFC, just because like what right now it looks like the Niners are going to get in. Then it looks like Washington, Philly, the Vikings, all those other Atlanta, New Orleans, all those other teams are alive. But yeah.
Dude, I still don't get how y'all can say we're the worst division. Whatever, everyone in my division has a chance to make the playoffs still. Even the shitty-ass Giants.
Book, that's because
That's only because there's an extra playoff spot.
yeah, that's only because that literally no team's dead in the NFC unless your name is the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, like everybody in the NFL has a chance to make playoffs right now. Like you can't make that argument for them.
Philly and Washington would still be right there, though.
No, if there was only 2 playoff spots, they would be beat out by the Niners, and we would be marking them off.
Yes, they would be beat out. They would be beat out right now, but they'd still be right there in the hunt. Not like they're dead in the water.
Okay, but like, there's a difference between being in the hunt and us thinking you can make it, and you being in the hunt and it's like, yeah, but they're not gonna do anything. If Philly and Washington would fall in that, yeah, you're there, but you're not gonna do anything.
I think Philly Washington I think Philly has a chance to upset a team in the playoffs.
Well, I think if they go Minshew, they have a chance to upset someone in the playoffs.
The disrespect for my boy Hurts is disgusting.
Like I said, I just don't believe in him. But yeah,
I mean, honestly, I think the Packers have the worst division.
I look at Minnesota as a very viable contender. And then, you can say what you want about the Lions and the Bears. I mean, they're obviously rebuilding, but the Bears look promising with Justin Fields there, so... Whereas I look at the NFC East, the Giants are a mess. Washington seems to somewhat have it figured out, but I feel like a lot of their wins are Rivera just being a very good coach. And I don't know what the hell's going on in Philly. And, y'all are kind of getting carried over from last year, which is why we call y'all the NFC least.
I'm just saying we're not the worst division.
Well, Mook, to each their own opinion. But, alright, Asian, the next game on the docket, Tennessee going to Pittsburgh.
I put 1 on Pittsburgh. I told Mook last week that I could see us splitting the games where we would lose to Minnesota and beat Tennessee, and I'm going to stick to that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking the Steelers. I'm just picking the Steelers because I'm a homeboy. I shouldn't be picking Pittsburgh probably, but I'm picking them.
You're not the only one that picked Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I usually take someone on the train with me.
I put 3 on Pittsburgh. I just think Tennessee's banged up. I think Pittsburgh's defense will do enough that they'll come out with this win. I think the 8-8-1 prophecy is gonna live on, and this is a game they need to win to fulfill it. So I just think that Tennessee's heavily relying on Tannehill till Henry makes his triumphant return, and I just think that Pittsburgh's gonna rush him down, and it's gonna be a miserable day for Tannehill. Tennessee's shown that they can lose these games that we don't think they're gonna lose, and I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. So 3 on Pittsburgh.
I put 2 on Tennessee. They should win this game. They should. Which is probably why they won't. But I don't think they're relying on Tannehill too heavily. I mean, they're obviously relying on more now than when they had Henry, but I still think they have a nice balance going with freaking Foreman and Hillard because they've been pretty good in Henry's absence. Of course, you can't replace someone like Derrick Henry, but they've been good enough to keep that backfield moving.
Dude, I love how none of us know what to make of the Steelers. We always put low confidence on the Steelers games.
But yeah, 2 on the Titans.
With that being said, I put 4 on the Titans.
I think
Is that it?
I will say, Asian, I think deep down we know Pittsburgh's somewhat of a mess, but we have so much respect in Mike Tomlin that we're like, if there's any coach that could pull it off, Tomlin's the guy.
I do want to comment on the Claypool situation too.
Oh God!
Like, I don't mind what Mike Tomlin said about it either in his presser, because we don't know what he's probably, he probably yelled at him or whatever, reprimanded him for doing whatever during the game. The only problem I have right now with Chase Claypool compared to our other receivers is that he's just not owning up.
I hear something in the background, by the way.
Yeah, I just realized I had a stream going. He's just not owning up to it. Whenever he celebrating and all that. Basically his response was, well, even if I got up and gave the ball to the referee wasn't there. And then by the time I was looking to give the ball to the referee, one of our offensive linemen knocked the ball out of our hands. I played receiver. I didn't play in a bit, but you're taught as a receiver in 2-minute drills to run your ass with the ball to either the referee or to where the ball's going to be spotted. And for him to get up to do that celebration, for everyone to know it's bad, and then for him not to just take ownership on it, like when Juju fumbled away the playoffs, his rookie year, he said, it would never happen again. Deontay constantly dropped balls last year. He said he was working out in practice. He's going to be better. It just seems like with Claypool, it's just always excuse after excuse, or it's never his fault, or it's just something like that. I don't remember the situation last year, but it might have been after the Cleveland game where someone called Claypool a loser. He goes, and he tweeted out, loser couldn't be me. I'm 22 years old. I, have a college degree, bought my mom a house, blah, blah, blah. It's just, sometimes you just got to, take ownership for what you did, for what you said, or how you played, and, just move on from it. Not make excuses.
Yeah, he kind of deflected the whole thing by saying, "Oh, well, the ball was knocked out of my hands anyways." Like, it would have been knocked out of your hands if you weren't being an idiot.
And Tomlin's a very pro player. He defended him, but I'm sure he probably chewed him out.
I'm sure Tomlin took care of it.
Player, to the media, that's not who Tomlin is, and I liked what Tomlin said, but I just don't like what Claypool said.
Makes sense. I didn't look too far into it because, like I said, I feel like there was a million other reasons they lost that game other than a play.
It wasn't just that. It was also he costed us 15 yards for taunting, and then he also tried stretching out for a first down and fumbled the ball that ended up getting reversed on review. So it's like all those things kind of added up to that moment, and then he did that where it costed us a play and a potential win.
Makes sense. I get it.
Potentially 2 plays and how much time it wasted, to be fair.
I think it was just 1 play that he wasted.
I don't know, I watched it. I think there could have been 2 plays around that time period, but still.
It could have been. It could have been, depending on the 2 plays.
Depends on how quick they would have snapped off.
Yeah, it could have been, but it guaranteed 100% he costed us at least 1 play.
Yeah. And man, that last play you guys did where you threw it to Freiermuth, man's got hit by 3 different people at once. I thought he died.
That was a hell of a play by Harrison Smith. If Harrison Smith doesn't perfectly punch that ball out, Freiermuth is coming down with it.
Dude, I was like, oh my god, is he about to catch a touchdown? I was about to be so happy.
Freiermuth has he should not feel bad about dropping the ball or whatever. That was a hell of a fucking play by Harrison Smith. Harrison
Smith is a well-regarded safety for a reason. I will say, dude, hats off to Big Ben. People say he's out of juice and stuff, but 80% of the quarterbacks in the league couldn't have anchored that comeback.
I will say that too. Yeah, hats off to Ben. And 80% of quarterbacks may have given up too.
Yeah.
After the first half, being down by that bad, and behind that bad of an offensive line, I'm so proud of Ben for putting the team on his shoulders like that.
Very few quarterbacks could have came back from that, and if this is the end of the road, well, Ben's going out with a lot of heart. So
I really wish he would have gotten that win because I've given Ben a lot of criticism this year, and just for him, knowing that this is probably going to be his last year, to get a nice comeback, highlight reel comeback win like that would have been nice. But we can move on. I said my 2 cents about.
Well, we were going about talking about. A prideful, great franchise to talking about the trash heap of the NFL.
Oh, yes, the 2 prideful.
Going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I put 2 on Houston. I know Asia says they're the worst in the NFL, but I mean, can you get worse than Jacksonville right now? Urban Meyer.
Yeah, Houston.
Well, I mean, look, you can gladly ride the Jacksonville Jaguars if you want, but Trevor Lawrence has looked awful. Urban's pointing fingers saying, well, all you motherfuckers suck. We're losing because all y'all suck. I don't suck. It's all y'all that suck. Like, someone needs to tell Urban he's in a rebuild.
Someone needs to fire that man, for fuck's sake.
Dude, I'll be shocked if he's there next year. Like, there's just no way he can be there. As much as I hate Houston, I actually think Jacksonville's the worst situation right now. So I put 2 on Houston, and I mean I won't be shocked if Jacksonville wins this game, but it just feels like it would add on to the fire so much more if they lost to the Texans. So I got 2 on the Texans, who are gonna let Davis Mills throw the ball 40 times again, I'm guessing.
The way Houston wins this game is if Jacksonville players are so pissed at Urban Myers, they're just like, here, beat us so we can get this motherfucker fired. That being said, I put 3 on Jacksonville. I keep saying it. Houston's the worst team. I can't pick Houston to win.
I put 1 on James Robinson. That and James Robinson alone. The only player on Jacksonville that fucking matters.
I put 5 on the Jags.
That's all.
What's up, Jutsu?
I mean, it's a mess out in Jacksonville. It really is.
There's a mess out in both these there.
Look, Gordon.
Houston's just a bad team. I want to say they're like a horrible, like they're in a mess of a situation where their coach is calling our other coaches losers and showing off his resume and why he's the winner and they're the problem.
No, their situation is how many running backs can we cycle in 1 year? How many quarterbacks do it? How many quarterbacks?
I need Royce Freeman to put up a touchdown this week.
How many quarterbacks can we find and then bench the next week? It's just like they're very much like the Jets, but a worse Jets team. A less talented Jets team, I guess I should say. I do like Royce Freeman, though. I really hope he does good.
Alright, let's move on from this shitter game.
Yeah, that's something we want.
But yeah, welcome in Wolfie and Jutsu. I switched over. Yeah, for some reason.
How many channel points do you have?
Oh yeah, Wolfie, they're mad at you about the whole channel points thing. They're saying that Twitch sent me a lie in the email. They want to know how many.
I think she rigged it somehow.
A lie. Do you have 1 million channel points, Wolfie? 1 million. I'm here 24/7, bitches.
I mean, we all are dumbass.
Gornob is sneaking up on me because it's for Mookie.
You ruined it. You made a fucking white potato, and you ruined it. You put a potato, you put a face on a potato, and said, alright, here's your arch enemy.
Well, next game.
You'll have to wait till after podcast. There won't be a make it rain during.
I mean,
yeah, the next game on this list, Cincinnati going to Denver. This was the one I was saying that I might have put too much confidence in. I put 10 on In Burrow We Trust. I don't feel like Denver's a bad team. I just feel like Cincinnati is the better team of the two. I feel like Cincinnati, as much as you don't want to hear it, Asian, I feel like Cincinnati's winning the AFC North.
I mean,
If
they
I'm wrong,
could.
I'm wrong, but I like what they're doing offense-wise, and I just feel like Denver isn't going to be able to put up enough points to keep up with Cincy. And that being
Oh man, remember when we said that about that Dallas game?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember saying that. I do like Teddy. I just feel like this is Cincy's year, and I feel like Denver's slowly slipping. But I mean, I could be wrong here. Like I said, I might have overestimated this game, but 10 on Cincy.
Burrow we trust, but not by double digits ever again, probably. I put 6 on the Bengals. The Bengals are very much what they are. They win some games, they lose some games. There's no rhyme or reason to what games they win. There's no rhyme or reason to what games they lose. Like, I don't know. Like there's no reason for any.
They are. They win some games.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're not a team that you can really gauge. I feel like they win games that you don't expect. They lose games that you don't expect. And it's just like maybe they win, maybe they won't. They're a wild card. That's what I'm saying here. At least that's how it felt to me this year. So I put 6 on the Bengals.
Mook, who did you take?
And Burrow, we trust. I have the Bengals with 9.
Did you do the salute as you said that? Did you do the
I did
off-camera
not.
salute?
How dare you? Even I did this.
Every time I've gone in Burrow, we trust. I think Cincinnati's lost. That being said, I'm taking the Bengals just to keep up with you guys with 5 points, and I don't like it. I don't like picking the Bengals. Every time I pick the Bengals, they fuck me. Every fucking time.
Well, I picked against them last week and it worked out. So, that being said, the next game on the docket, the Atlanta Falcones going to.
No, the Atlanta Cordell Pattersons.
Yeah, the Atlanta Cordell Pattersons going to San Francisco. I put 15 on the Niners. I put 15 on a team that I think is the way better team. And I feel like San Fran's getting hot at the right time, and they're going to be a dangerous playoff team, is how I feel. So, 15 on the Niners.
I put 12 on the Niners. They should win this, but I can see Atlanta win this at the same time. Like, because they can easily win through Cordell Patterson, and they've showed that against teams that they should have beaten.
I've got 13 on the Niners.
Whoa. Great minds think alike, Moogie, because I also put 13 on the Niners.
The next game on the docket, like we don't really got much else to say about that one.
No.
The Seattle Seahawks going to the Los Angeles Rams. Originally, I had 7 on the Rams, but hearing the COVID news and stuff, I actually...
Who's all out of value from there?
Odell. I don't know who else is out. But I put 7 on Russ. You tell me I'm going to get a Rams team not at full power. Russ is starting to look good again. They're very much desperate, trying to somehow make the playoffs, and you're going to give me a rant. They always play, this is a division game. If it wasn't division game, I'd probably still go with the Rams, but I'll take Russ and company if, and I might switch back on it if you tell me Odell's the only notable player that's out, but right now...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Were you going to tell me who all was out?
Yeah. In addition to Odell Beckham, defensive back, Terrell Burgess, tight end, Bryson Hopkins, defensive back, Juju Hughes, offensive tackle, Alaric Jackson, defensive tackle, Sebastian Joseph Day, and safety, Jordan Fuller.
I need 2 of those names. You done, Caleb?
I'm switching back to the Rams.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's only Odell that if it's just Odell, I'm not worried, but it's...
Yeah, 7 on the Rams. I want to pick my... I'm
Also...
not confident on this game. I really want to bring myself to take Russ because I like Russ a lot, but Seattle just hasn't been a great team. Russ is starting to look like Russ again, but...
Okay.
After such an I do see maybe a hangover from Monday night, but yeah, I'm switching back 7 on the Rams. I mean, I don't feel confident, but...
I put 13 on the Rams. Russ looked like Russell Wilson against the Texans.
Well, he
Like-
looked good the week before.
Yeah, he
that as
looked
well.
good, but like...
Against the Niners as well, he looked good. And
like, I don't know.
Niners
I don't...
were
The
a good team.
Seahawks, I don't know. You're counting on Russell to win them the game more than anyone else.
Seahawks Rams are always close, so I mean,
And
it's gonna be crazy close. I don't think this game is as much of a lock being a division game as you would think it would be otherwise.
I'm really not worried about the Rams losing this game this week, personally. So, I put 13 on the Rams. I think they'll handle business. I mean, they're just missing Odell and Joseph Day. That's it. Like,
I put 7 on the Rams. Great minds think alike.
Asian, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I just noticed. But I was going to let Mook finish.
What?
I put 8 on the Rams. I do like the Rams better than the Seahawks, but I think there might be a little Monday night hiccup, and it is an in-division game, and that all those little factors added up to me not liking them as much as Kuhn does, but I do like the Rams.
Well, I switched back, so we're all on the Rams.
Yeah, Caleb was like, wait a minute, they're only missing like 2 players.
I mean, like I said, I won't be shocked if Seattle wins this game. I've betted against Russ before, and he's burned me in the ass for it. So
I had to ask, is like, if it was like Cooper Cup, Odell, like a bunch of players that actually like they use. I was gonna, yeah, that was I'm like, I might switch, but no, it was just, I was like, oh, Odell.
the next game is the Green Bay Packers, as Jeremy would say, the Packers with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Going to the Baltimore Ravens, who I think is missing Lamar. I'm pretty sure he's not playing. Pretty sure it's what was
Huntley.
Yeah, Hundley. I was gonna say the old Packer boy.
No, it's not the Packer boy.
Wait, no. Who did he play for?
No, you said Hundley. Hundley was a Packer, but this is Huntley. Different guy.
Huntley. I thought it was the same guy the whole time.
Nah.
Huntley
He was undrafted.
Huntley hadn't looked bad. Every time he's come in, he's looked decent. But that being said, it's Aaron Rodgers. The Packers are one of the best teams in the NFL, if not the best team, and I put 14 on Green Bay.
I
put 14 on Green Bay also. For those exact reasons. I mean, Huntley has looked good, but he was undrafted for a reason. I like what Harbaugh does in picking up backup quarterbacks that are also mobile quarterbacks like his starter, so he doesn't have to change his system if he goes, if they lose his quarterback. So Baltimore probably won't have to change up much, but that being said, even if they had Lamar Jackson, I'd probably be choosing the Packers in this game.
Yep.
Yep. And I put 9 on the Packers.
I got 11 on the Packers.
Not really too worried about Ravens. The Ravens. I don't like the Ravens. Everybody knows that.
I was gonna say you haven't really liked Baltimore.
And I have good reason not to. So
they have been very shaky. The next game on the docket, it pains me to talk about this one, but New Orleans going to Tampa Bay. I want to take the Saints, and I took them the first time, but I put 12 on the Bucks. I can't, like, ever since we've lost dark horse quarterback candidate Jameis Winston, it hadn't felt like the same team. And we do have Kamara, but I mean, Tampa's getting hot at the right time. New Orleans is kind of a mess. We're doing what we can. I mean, we do have signature wins though over Green Bay, over New England, over Tampa. Like, we've won big games. I just don't see us winning this game. I just feel like I do think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I got the final 27-24 Tampa. I feel like we're going to make Tampa work for it. I just think at the end of the day, like, I think we'll be in it. I just don't think we'll quite pull it out. That's kind of been the story of the Saints the last month and a half or so.
I put 10 on the Buccaneers. Saints haven't looked good for a couple weeks now, and yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. Saints are going through a rebuild year.
No, I feel like we're like
We're
New
not-
England last year. We're just too beat up to get in. Now, I will say, I mean, maybe it'll be a Christmas miracle and Kamara will go off for 6 touchdowns again. That'd make me really, really happy. But I don't expect that.
Dookie?
I've got 12 on the Bucks. I wanted to go with the Saints, but I don't want to put 12 on the Saints.
No, put 12 on the
And my
Saints. Do it.
It was 18 Saints, 29 Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, my score was Buccaneers 27, Saints 17.
I'll put 9 on the Bucks. Bucks are the better team. Brady's looked good all year, probably going to be the MVP. But like Kai said, the Saints have signature wins where they can, beat these better teams, and it is a division game. I only put 9 on it, or not only 9, but I put 9 on it. And I had the score Saints 23, Buccaneers 31.
See, we have these signature wins, yet we go off and lose to teams like the fucking Giants.
That was a glorious time.
The Saints seem to have Brady's number in the regular season.
We do, but like I said, if we had dark horse MVP candidate Jameis Winston, I'd feel a lot better about that. Before he got hurt, Jameis was on track to throw 41 TDs and 10 interceptions. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Jameis goes somewhere else or if New Orleans brings him back next year. I actually think that Jameis kind of cleaned up his interception problem, so it'll be...
I feel like I didn't see enough of Jameis to make a judgment on
Here's
that.
the thing, and I love Taysom, but we extended Taysom, and we're paying him like $10 million a year, which is kind of a lot for a player of Taysom Hill's stature. So,
But you say he's a god.
Oh, I do think he's a god. But the thing is, if we're not gonna start him, why the hell are we paying him so much?
Start him at tight end, and running back, and wide receiver, and quarterback all in one go.
I mean, that's practically what they do to him. It's just gadget players normally don't make as much as Taysom's making, is the point. And the game to close us out for the week is Minnesota at Chicago. I put 8 on the Vikings. They keep every game within 7-8 points. I got the final 28-26. I have enough respect for Justin Fields to think he'll keep the Bears in this game. I just don't think they're going to win this game. Minnesota plays every game close, though. I mean, Minnesota did just lose to Detroit, so it's definitely possible that Chicago could win this game, but I just, for everything in my right mind, I cannot put a decent amount of confidence behind the Bears. So, 8 on Monday Night Kirk, which is probably a curse. Kirk Cousins in primetime, probably a fucking curse. But we're riding that train.
I put 11 on the Vikings. Score 30-27. I think the Vikings win by a field goal because they can never win convincingly.
Asian, would you like to go?
When he's done phasing out of existence.
Yeah, I was charging my phone and it's over here. I put 10 on the Vikings. I don't like the Bears this year, and the Vikings, they are what they are. Score 23-19 because they always keep it close.
With that being said, I put 2 on the Vikings. The Bears just probably came off their best game of the whole season that they've ever played this year. And Minnesota always plays down to...
Did the Bears win last week?
No, but they did play really good.
Lost to Aaron Rodgers, but it's probably like the best game they've played all year.
They actually scored more points. Yeah, that's exactly why I gave Chicago points, because I was like, okay, well, I'll say this as for the Bears. Justin Fields looks like he's the guy.
I love Justin Fields.
Yeah, he looks like he's the guy. He's explosive. It looks like they have their quarterback. It looks like they have their quarterback. It's just building the rest of the team around Fields now.
They also got Mooney. Mooney's been good too.
I said at the beginning of the year, Justin Fields was my favorite rookie quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. They got pieces in Chicago. It's just whoever's coming in after Matt Nagy putting it all together, which is weird because normally Chicago can't get quarterback right, but they seem to have their guy, and I'm very excited to see the Bears in like 2-3 years.
With that being said, my score was 24-21. Yeah.
We're all close.
I have the people scoring the highest, the Chargers, and the lowest is Detroit.
Wow. Well, I actually have your Cardinals as the highest.
I
have the fewest points on Jacksonville because I really don't want to watch Houston-Jacksonville. It sucks because I know that's the game they're gonna fucking give me on Sunday because I live in Texas. But I have the lowest is Jacksonville and the most is Arizona.
I would do Arizona, but I don't think Arizona's gonna have to pull up as many touchdowns as the Chargers are gonna have to.
My most is the Chargers, and my least are the Giants.
My most is the Cardinals. I don't think they're going to have to put up that many touchdowns either, but I think they're going to anyways.
Defensive touchdowns, please.
And I don't know why I just call it a gut feeling, but I had the Lions as the worst, least amount, but looking at it, I'm like, who's most likely to maybe get shut out? And I don't know. I'm feeling the Falcons this week, so I'm choosing the Falcons.
I did switch my confidence I put 10 on Miami and I switched Cincinnati to 9. I just switched my 9 and 10 point games.
Oh man. Well, anything y'all want to add on before we close out?
No, that's all I really have.
Good luck in fantasy this week.
Yep,
Kyle.
yep.
Yeah, good luck, Asian. It's gonna be a fun one. Whichever one of us goes on, I hope we take it all the way. I do feel like if someone tops ref, that's gonna be an accomplishment, though.
I just hope someone in our group at this point takes the championship.
Yeah, Mook, don't let Para be a cuck and beat you.
I mean, in our core group, do you know what I mean? And us, out of us four, I hope one of us four takes it.
Yeah, I'd be down with it. Like I said, ref for me is definitely the odds-on favorite. If someone takes him out, preferably before I have to play him, I'd be very grateful. For one of us if one of y'all took him out before, if I made it that far, I had to play him, I would be grateful.
Well, if Ref does win this week, and I do, I just know I'm not playing him because I am the number 2 seed.
Yeah, he would play the winner of me and Asian.
Oh, does that mean I play the winner of Para?
Wait.
If Kuhn wins,
If
Kuhn or Para win,
yeah.
if Kuhn or Para wins,
No, Rep will play the winner of Wampa.
Ref is playing.
No, Ref is playing.
Oh, okay.
You'll play the lowest, so if you win Kuhn, you'll be playing ref.
Yeah.
Well, if Para beats me, then
Yeah, if you or Para win,
Oh my god.
if Para wins, he plays ref. But if you win and Mook wins, then you
Yeah, more than likely, we're playing Mook in the second. Mook, the winner of Mook and whoever he plays.
yeah.
God damn it.
Well,
Oh, I hit someone with my grenade. It's right here outside.
oh, I hear your roomie. I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
That was right on cue. The god damn it.
But yeah, either way, playoff.
Yeah. So in other words, if you win Kuhn, you'll play ref unless Para wins.
Oh. Para needs to lose still. I don't want to see him in playoffs.
I mean, he did only make it by like 4 points.
Yeah. I want him to be eliminated.
don't worry, me and my 3 defenses are gonna
But
win.
then again, if I have to play Para in playoffs, I mean, that might not be too bad. So you might consider losing.
So if Para, like I said, if Para wins, he'll play ref. And then you would play the winner of probably.
You know, honestly,
you would play the winner of me and Asian if you beat Dingo.
Oh my
I
god,
really
dude.
I really hope Wampa wins this week.
Well, here's the thing: Wampa hadn't, kind of like when you lost McCaffrey the first time. Wampa hadn't looked the same since he lost Derrick Henry.
All I'm saying is I don't want to run into that team. Cordell, Kamara. Dude, the man has 2 tight ends in his in it. Like,
Oh yeah, and Kittle's been starting to pop. So.
And Knox has been good too.
Jamar Chase is either gonna get low points or you're gonna get fucking massive fucking big dick points, it feels like. Josh Allen, that's a 35 monster. Cooper Kupp, number 1 receiver in fucking the NFL right now.
Josh Allen's injured right now.
Who's injured? Josh.
Buffalo.
Is Josh Allen actually hurt? Like he ain't gonna play hurt?
No, but he's still got an ankle injury, which is going to affect his mobility.
Yeah, that's less fantasy points.
I was more just wondering if we were gonna see good old Mitchell Trubisky or not.
But yeah, should be interesting.
Look, Coon, your Hawks kicked some ass tonight.
Nice.
How many?
But yes, no, I hope Wampa wins.
And
I don't really
Troy had 28.
Too. Wait, maybe I do care between who went.
Oh wow, Lou Williams had 14 off the bench. I'm happy for that.
He's been doing good.
Yeah, I don't care who wins out of y'all too. I hope. Let's see. You know what? I hope Kuhn wins because Dingo took my kicker. Bastard. And obviously hope I win.
Man, LeBron, AD, and Russ going off tonight. Actually, you know, it's not football, but basketball news. Did y'all see that fucking what's his fucking name? Luca fucking got fat over
Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. What?
He got.
I know Zion did.
He's like Zion too. Luca's like trying to play himself into shape. He like let himself go after the Olympics.
No shot.
Damn.
Dude, I'm not lying, dude. He got gassed on the field the other night. He didn't play tonight.
Bro.
It's that injury illness, but
Refuses
Yeah.
got 200 over everyone.
well, he put
That
up
sucks.
200 last week.
He doesn't look like he got fat. I don't see any pictures of him looking fat.
My
Just
God.
saying. I was listening to sports talk talking about him being out of shape and trying to play his way into shape.
Okay, he might look a little chubby right there.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were just they were talking about. They were like, "Oh, he's still young. He can fix it." But like,
He's looking a little swole right now. He is not like Eddie Lacy or Zion bad right now.
Oh my god, you mean Cheeseburger Lacey?
yeah.
Oh my god, Eddie Lacy.
I just saw a picture of Luca. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. You can tell he's definitely
Yeah.
gained weight.
Oh my
Like-
god, let's look up a picture of Eddie Lacy.
But yeah, it's not getting to that point yet.
Oh man.
Man, if I lost last week, I'd be playing Asian this week.
Jesus. Alright, well, anything else y'all will add?
Not really. Good God, man! Cleveland blew out Houston 124-89. Houston must really suck now, losing all their players.
Yeah.
'Cause I know the Cavs ain't a good fucking franchise.
I have to see who they have to make a judgment call now. I haven't looked at football or basketball in forever, honestly.
I haven't either. Let's see who their main player
But
is.
thank y'all for hanging out.
DJ Augustine is the only guy I recognize.
He's a god.
KJ Martin, I recognize him.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna hop out. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the stream or
Got a
wonderful
machine gun.
night.
He sucks.
Yep. Thank y'all for hanging out. We do this every Wednesday.
Bitch.
And
Wednesday, and Luke didn't have to work, so it
Oh,
was
but I'm dead.
kinda hard.
the season's coming to a close and
Oh, I killed one.
about to be into playoff talks and it's just exciting.
Nice.
And yeah. Have a good one, everyone. Oh.
And to end it off, Devonta Freeman's a god.
7 points. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Oh, I got.
For sure. Hey, I'm gonna hop out too. I gotta make it rain to redeem, and then I'm gonna play some Mario. So
Yay.
y'all have fun.
Bye.